Welcome to the Charjr Ryuki channel, where gaming and nachos are law. So sit back, relax, and let's dip in.
Hey guys, Charjr Ryuki here, just testing out what seems to be a really dang good camera. If you're wondering, the LCD screen that I'm looking at is actually over here to what would be my right. And it's really darn good. It has a mic attachment on top, but I do have a mic, but I don't think it works anymore because I think something happened to it because I put a new battery in it like several times and the light still won't come on, so it obviously don't work anymore. So that means I might have to go buy a mic for this specifically. This is basically a really good vlogging camera from what I assume. And it actually has the same batteries as all my other cameras do, so that's good. And it gave me two batteries for that. And I got a it also came with a widescreen lens or whatever. So for this particular part of the vlog, I just want to talk about what I tweeted about the other day, like yesterday, last night, that I decided to upload two videos yesterday, and I thought about going back to that, uploading two videos, and then instead of doing it like two videos every single day, a day of the week, I decided that both Monday and Friday, unless something happens, I'll be uploading on Monday 2 videos, Friday 2 videos, the whole rest of the time. Saturday and Sunday are an exception because it really depends if I really want to upload or not on Saturdays and Sundays. Really depends. Yeah. But it's not getting any warmer outside. That's all I gotta say to that. Really sucks. And we're getting more snow by the end of this week. Really don't want any more snow. My dog's even tired of snow. She gives me a look every day. Every time I come home from work, she just gives me a look. It's like, I know, Kira. I'm sick of the damn cold too, and the snow. I'm sick and tired of all of it. You know what I mean? It's just, and just give her a bowl of food and she's fine. She can go do whatever she wants. But yeah, it's just been really blah for right now. I'm actually really liking that I basically got this camera really on sale, like a really good deal. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you really like this camera or not. If you really like that, unless you want me to go back to my other cameras, that's totally fine. I'll be using whatever camera I have in my hand at the time to vlog. But yeah, I just got up. And man, it's pretty cold outside. It's going to be even colder because not only there's going to be more snow, it's going to be probably 20 degrees below zero tomorrow because of the wind chill. And people out there be pushing snow, and I might be one of them. So that's going to be fun. I did upload 2 videos last night, but they were a little late, but I did upload 2 videos. I was spending a lot of time playing Jump Force, and I think I'm actually towards the end of it as of right now. So there's going to be quite a few episodes to finish. The last remaining bundle of quests, and then it should be like the final bout should be coming. Unlike other people, they'd already be finished with it and then spending a lot of time playing PvP. But well, I work for a living, so I don't have time to sit there and finish games like everybody else does. But I managed to fix my computer problem. And computer problem meaning backup space and all that. With the computer that's to my left, not the one behind me. And it kind of messed it up because when I was trying to upload a video, I had no idea that my computer over here decided, hey, we need to do a little backup check and all that kind of jazz. So that screwed up the upload, so I had to redo that after I got that fixed. That's why that video got uploaded at like 2, 3 in the morning. Because it took 4 hours to do that for this computer, being my gaming laptop. But I do have an extra hard drive or whatever coming for that. What else? There's really nothing interesting. There's really nothing interesting because my plan is when the cold weather decides to stop, Mother Nature, come on. Have a bowl of nachos, will ya? Because my decision to not go to conventions is pretty reasonable with what's going on. And it doesn't mean that I won't be going to places and doing vlogs there. I will be, going fishing quite a bit, and some people might get upset about how I fish, because I always end up having bad luck every time I go to bring a fishing rod to that spot that I always fish at on my family's ground, for some darn reason. Fishing reels always tend to break and not work, which I tend to fish the old way, the old way, with just string and a hook. But every time I go out there, the fishing pole always breaks, or the reel always breaks, and I have to go through and fix it. But when I'm out there, I don't bring tools to go out there and fix my fishing reel. My reel decides to break. So yeah, that's why I end up staying out there for an hour fishing. I usually catch up to 20 fish within a good hour. But I only bring home maybe a handful at least. Maybe 3 at the most. Throw all the other ones back and keep the one or two that I want, for the meal for the rest of the day. Because how I've been doing it is, like, I don't keep the fish. Like, you cut them up and you fillet them, you soak them in salt water and lemon juice, and let them set for a couple hours, and wash them off, put them in a bag with a little bit more lemon juice, and then throw them in the freezer. Nah, I don't do that. I literally put them in salt water with a little bit of lemon juice in there, and I let them set, and then I wash them, and then I start cooking them. So pretty much right out of the creek, right into the fryer, pretty much. It's actually pretty darn good. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some. Once I get a good drink, I'll be doing some editing and some housework for a while before I start any more recording, because I think I recorded maybe 8 to 12 maybe videos of Jump Force last night. Of just straight up Jump Force, nothing else. Nothing of Narcosis or Don't Starve. I think Don't Starve is going to take me a while to get used to, so there might be, I do have an episode of that recorded, and I do have 2 episodes of Narcosis recorded. And Narcosis, for those who don't know, is a game you pretty much just jump right into, and it's a little, the controls feel a little weird. I'm just gonna point that out now. starting off, the jump scares are going to be light compared to what you might be seeing later. It's also checkpoint based. So, if you die at the beginning, like at the start of it, before you figure out where you have to go, because there is no map. There is a compass, but there is no map telling you where you have to go. You have to figure it out on your own. And it took me a while. But it is checkpoint based. Funny thing is, your only real defense is a knife, but a knife ain't very good. And like I said, the controls are, seem a little off. But the game itself looks good. Eventually, I'll get to the other games, but I want to at least work on those three for a while to get at least a good handful of episodes for Narcosis and Don't Starve for a little bit. Get that done, and then bring them over here to get them edited down a little bit, because I'll be doing a lot of cutting and whatnot, trimming down of the Jump Force videos, so I'm trying to take out most of the loading screens and all this and that. But I did pick up a PS4 headset, so I'm probably going to be messing with the settings on that, so that maybe I could do commentary in more commentary in the next couple episodes. But then probably not, because one of the reasons why I chose to do this, even though I never really brought it up, to not do commentary most of the time with Jump Force, which you'll see eventually, is because in later episodes, because of how the game is, which I'm going to try not to talk about it until I do a review of it, which is why I want to complete the game so much. It's pretty frustrating when you know you have the win and all of a sudden it takes one little block and then you're done. That's pretty much it. Really don't want to sit here and talk about it because it just... I got pretty upset last night, and I got upset the day before. But, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, me and Kira are ready for summer. We're ready for summer to get here. We, really hate the cold. Was actually gonna, spend time with my sister last night and hang out, have dinner, talk, whatever, catch up, do that whole brother-sister goof, bull crap, whatever you want to call it. And ended up, when I got there, she was sitting with two other women, and I wasn't going to sit there with them, and talk to them for a couple minutes, and then you hear, "Oh, I'll sit there with you." No, she's still sitting there talking, which is normal. Girls like to gossip, which is fine. I went and sat by the bar by myself and had a soda, had a salad, steak, and mashed potatoes gravy. To be honest, I could cook a better steak than the cook that they have working at the Legion here in town. He's pretty bad. And I don't think he really did a good job cooking that steak, but he must have did slightly better, because this time I didn't get sick off of it. Last time I had a steak that guy cooked, I got sick. I got sick off of it, and it wasn't good. Yeah. I actually do not go to the Legion here in town at all, period, unless my sister's around. So, unless my dad says that he'll pay for it, because of me helping him and all this and that, to pay me back or whatever, then I'll go. But otherwise, it's when my sister decides to come back home, That's when I go down there, I buy her lunch, talk, whatever. But, yeah, when it comes to building my place for the future, for me and Kira to be, be out in the woods, walking around, having a ball. Um, it's going to be weird, pretty much, because I've already been looking at designs and what I want it to look like or what I would like it to be, and because I have ideas on what I want, because I want to be able to have my workout space in a separate room, in a separate place where I can work out the way I want to, train like the way I want to, and also spend time, a lot more time with my dog, and not have to worry about getting bothered with a phone call or bothered having to go miles back to do something that I really don't give two craps about. And also having a room set up to where I can do this for you guys, have better equipment to do this for you guys. And if it means to buy a separate internet deal, to have better internet, faster internet, especially for recording or streaming, fine. I mean, I have slightly better internet than what I have before, and somehow, I guess due to the update with my game capture card, I can run things at 720, 60 frames now. Maybe at least for videos. I know I want to do 1080, but it doesn't always come out right for some reason. But 720, 60 frames is what it goes for. I mean, I can do 1080, but it really doesn't like it. It likes it for 720 at 60 frames, or 720 at 30 frames for streaming. But I'm not going to be using the game capture card for streaming anymore. So I can give this computer to my left a break. Because that's why I said, like, I bought an extra hard drive for that to plug into this. Because it really doesn't have enough hard drive space to handle stream anymore. And that's why I've just been doing a lot of recording, trying to get a lot of recording done as I can. So that way I can have a lot of videos to edit and upload for you guys, as well as vlogs. So that way, especially up episodes for the second channel, for that way, because I even took OBS. I took the original OBS off of this computer over here to my left. I took it off. I still have Streamlabs OBS on there, but I completely took on OBS and I uninstalled it. There's other things I did, but I'll be doing live streams using the Twitch apps on the PS4 and the Xbox One. That's what I'll be doing. I won't be streaming the Wii game that I need to go back to playing. I need to do episodes for that. And I also need to do more episodes with the games on the Switch. So, I have a lot of games I want to go through, and a lot of games I should go back to and try and finish. Meaning, I'm going to be even more busier than normal, especially with new games coming out. No, I will not be buying Anthem. The only reason why I won't be buying Anthem is because it feels like the first Destiny to me, except done better. And yeah, it feels like Destiny to me because I spent hours playing Destiny and Destiny 2. And Anthem, the game, in a way, I was disappointed in the demo, as well as I kind of liked the demo, which I still have one episode of that to upload, which would be like the final part of that. But it all requires a squad. You can't just do it solo. It all requires a squad. So you're always teaming up with randoms, and going through it. I mean, that's fine. It's still technically a solo playthrough, even though you're playing with other people, 2 other people in your squad. That's fine, or a few other people in your squad. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. And it just seems like it's more Destiny done better. Basically, that's what it is. Except that every single time you do something, you have to go through a loading screen. Why? You don't need that. You don't need to go through a loading screen. You don't need to do that every single time. But Anthem, you have to go through that every single time. Checking the battery's camera. Camera on the battery. Like I said earlier in one of my videos in the description, the only reason why I'll buy Anthem is if you guys want to see more. That's it. Otherwise, I won't buy it. What else? I mean, there's a couple streamers who gave me a list of PS4 games I should go try out and get. You know, but so I have that list in mind. But I still want to play the original Fatal Frame games. And it turns out my parents still have the old PS2 there. I don't know if it still works. I don't know if the games that they have still work. Because I could buy the PS2, the PS2 versions of the game, of those at least the first 3. Because I can't play 4 unless, even with a patch, it's from what I found out, it's still not as good because the patch doesn't really explain a lot better than what it was originally. So I won't be able to play 4, I know that, but I should be able to play 1 through 3, and then 5. So I don't know. Unless I find a way to buy a PS2 outright, and then purchase those 1 through 3 games. But I heard the first Fatal Frame is going to take a while, because it took a while for a lot of people to figure out how to beat it. They say it actually is pretty hard. Fatal Frame 2, I believe, is like a whole entire back and forth round, up, down, round kind of puzzle, and I still think the game itself is going to be pretty interesting. Fatal Frame 3, from what I understand, kind of merges all 3. Merges the first, merges the second, and the third one with its own story as well. And that actually is pretty good in my mind, because you get to see the little sister from the first game. Can't remember her name. I'm sorry. And the surviving twin of the second game. Well, you don't actually get to see them. You get to play as them. So, yeah, from what I understand. But, yeah. And how long have I been going? 20 minutes? I think that's long enough. Because I got another idea in mind. So, well, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. And peace with nachos.